have you forgotten that the amazing power of money can do anything? Money!
What's up, Zesty?
Life happy!
There is the one card that saves Battle of Chaos. Copium Seltzer told me to send you the replays of our duels using Guardian Chimera and Despia and some other spice I came up with. I did so through email. Also, I am sorry for forcing you to interact with Yu-Gi-Oh!
Thank you very much, Zesty. It's okay. It's okay. I'll check it out. Just give me a bit. How is Big Pimp Mall? I haven't seen that emote in a long time. You guys don't use that emote. Alright. Chad, am I the only one that is getting frustrated with these like password leaks? And then you have to change your password and they won't let you use any of your old passwords? Like, I don't know. Passwords have just become, we've gotten to the point, chat, where it's like, it's too complicated. Like, this whole password thing is just, what's it called? Alright, here we go. Because, like, what's happening, chat, is no matter how big these websites are, whether it be eBay, Twitch, Yahoo, these like every one of them is getting like hacked. And then I think Target had one like a few years ago. Everyone's information is getting leaked. And then the website is like, oh, change your password. But you can't use your old passwords, any of them. And it has to have a number, has to have a capitalized letter. It has to have a special, a special letter or something. And it's like, dude, if I make my password something that it hasn't been before, I'm not going to remember it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, chat. The whole password saga thing is kind of gotten too complicated now. Like, I feel like, chat, if you went back in time like 25 years, or not 25 years, if you went back in time like 15 years, chat, this is not where you would think like the internet probably was, or I don't know. When it comes to like passwords, please be nice about my plays, chat. I was rusty. Passwords were better when Flames123 was, I mean, if you guys didn't know about it, Flames123 would be a good password. Hold on, let's do this right quick. Everything needs an account to, oh yeah, that's the problem, Pegasus, is like every website, chat, I don't know when it happened, but every website eventually was like, oh, you want to use our website? Cool, you need to make an account. You can't just buy something on our website. You have to make an account. Like every website started doing that. And what that meant was, chat, every website started having a password. Like what websites do you even go on, chat? I honestly, legitimately, chat, I cannot think of a website that I go on that doesn't require a username other than porn, which I don't look at, by the way. Domino's, Pornhub. People who sign up for people who have usernames on porn sites are weird, dude. I'm sorry, they're weird. Even porn wants you to make an account. Yeah, every website, chat, that I go to, Facebook, Reddit, eBay, Amazon, like YouTube, every single one of them is like, no, you need to have a password. You need to have an entire account. We need to know all your information. Like, dude, I don't know. When did we get off the rails with the internet, chat? Like, I remember the internet of like 2005 or 2006. It was primitive, but I don't know. It was nice, chat. You know what I mean? It was simple. Twitter bugs me to make an account every time I try to look at a meme. Yeah, Twitter is actually a site, Big Pimpin', very similar to Instagram. It's almost unusable if you don't have like a login. Twitter is like almost unusable, chat. That's why I don't even use like Twitter at all. Because if you don't have like a username, and if you don't put in the effort and stuff, it's like they make the website almost unusable. Instagram basically is unusable. If you clean your desktop, no. I don't want to clean my desktop, chat. My desktop reminds me, the reason that I don't just clean my desktop up, it's unorganized but somewhat organized. The reason that I don't want to clean my desktop is my desktop, it shows me at least that I have the foundation to make these videos. Whenever I get motivated or stop being lazy, chat, that I have the foundation to actually like make these videos. You can see I have 4 of them, and I have the workings of other videos. So I don't want to. I always want like a constant reminder of like, hey, you should be working right now. Make a video. Exactly. You know what I mean? So there's that. If I put these all to the side, chat, then it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind, and that's not good. You know what I mean? Because then I'll just never work on them. So, all right, I think I got them right. Antoine Griezmann is so long ago. Yeah, but that's the great thing about my channel or the videos that I make. Like, none of them need to have happened right now or recently. I'll say that. I mean, the G-Hopper shit was damn near 10 years old when I made the video, and people still were fascinated. All right, Selza. Now, Bravo, I don't really know what Despia does, so yeah, I don't like super know what Despia does. You know, no one has ever really explained to me. MCole40, I think, made a video on it, but I don't know. I didn't really pay attention, so I'm just going to have to try to interpret. I know this card though, because I feel like I looked at it for generators, which was kind of cute. They do what Shadows do, but worse. So they're basically just shitty Shadows. They do Shadow stuff, just worse. So I know that Speedroids have always had an affinity for Crystal Wing, chat. I mean, Yugo played Crystal Wing in the show, and I know that they often get locked into Wind attribute. So is Double Crystal Wing good? I feel like Double Crystal Wing may be backed up by like a good trap card, but it's a 1-card combo. That's actually. Bigman says no. I don't know. I kind of agree. I kind of disagree. The one problem is if you have trap cards, most trap cards chat negate monsters like impermanence, strike. The traps that we play negate monsters, and that's not what you need with this hand. Like you need shit that does. Like you need spell and trap hate. You know what I mean? The best spell and trap hate cards are like Imperial Order, which you know people want banned, but anyways. Yeah, this needs spell and trap suppression. Alright, he has Ash for Patchwork, which is good. Okay, hold on. I want to read this card right quick. 3 monsters with different names. So, yeah, this is definitely a good super poly target, chat. Must first be fusion summoned using only monsters in your hand and field as material. Oh, is that you, chat? Can you not super poly for this? Yeah, I didn't. People, yeah, you have to use a monster in your hand. There has to be minimum 1 each, so it has to at least have 1 monster in the hand. Rip. Damn, chat. That is. Hold on, I'm sorry. Is this Persona? Oh, it's not. I'm like, this just it sounds like it could be a Persona, so I'm sorry, that was distracting. Okay, if this card is fusion summoned by a spell effect, draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material from the hand, and if you do, destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards used as material. Oh, he's chain blocking so he can't negate with Crystal Wing. Ah. Yo, chat, this card's kind of dope. The only problem is it requires 3. And it's also not it has to be like a go second card. Dude, if you could super poly, would this card be broken, chat, if you could super poly it? Like, super poly your opponent's, oh my god, yeah, I think it would be, chat. If you could go second, super poly your opponent's entire field, blow up anything else they had, and draw 3 cards, holy Bon Jovi, that would be nuts. If you could super poly and not go like, and then just draw cards and not even go neg, just go, oh my god, yeah, okay, I think I get it. So now you're doing super chain blocking. Okay, I like it, I like it, Zesty. This is actually pretty interesting. Now, I don't know what you're doing with like Diviner or the Herald and stuff. And now you're gonna fusion summon again for another Despia monster. Pog! You just reborned his Crystal Wing. A Despia monster plus a light, and oh, it's a 3 material. Damn, dude, these Despia monsters require a lot of investment. But it looks like you get a monster reborn out of it. During the main phase, you can target a fusion, synchro, exceed, or link in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, or special. Oh, so it's every turn. Okay, that's good. It's not. I thought it was on summon. You just summon. Summon it to your field. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can inflict burn damage equal to that monster's attack or defense. Ah, that's cool. Selza, why did you try to negate with Crystal Wing? Now he can just negate your negate and gain your attack, right? It's a bad matchup. Hold on, let me see something right quick. Okay, never mind. You were gonna get OTK'd anyways, I think. Even if he just crashed, I think that's 8,000 damage through Rubber Band Shooter. I did it because yeah. Even if you didn't and he just crashed, now he doesn't even have to crash. You can just run it over. Yeah, you were gonna lose anyway. You're getting OTK'd. Dude, chat, is Despia the play, chat? Is that the deck to get Cat G back into Yu-Gi-Oh? No. Yes, Copium. Alright. Zesty, let me ask you, is Despia is this a blind go second deck? Because it kind of looks like a blind go second deck. But I do kind of like, I don't know, it just looks like a random pile of just fusion shit. And that's kind of cool. It can go first or second. I want to see what you do going first. Because it definitely looks like a go second deck. So Selza made the Baroness. So 1 negate. This hand's not very strong though. Okay, Fight for Patchwork seems nuts. That card has always been good. He plays Destiny here on Malicious. I guess it's just like fodder. And he reborns your Baroness, who is online or no? Once per turn, you can do. I swear to goodness, chat. Does anyone even remember that she has this effect? I feel like no one remembers that. Once per turn, target a card on the field. I totally forgot she even had that. All I remember is the negation. Yeah, I totally forgot that she can pop a card every turn. And she can pop back row too. Wow. Oh my god, this card is crazy good. I invented this card, by the way. Just because she's pink. Chad, has anyone read? I mean, I've read the card, but like, you get so focused on the negation, and the way Yu-Gi-Oh is, Big Pimpin', you're like, anytime a Yu-Gi-Oh card has negation on it, like, that becomes the focus of the card. So you kind of forget that they have like other ancillary effects. And I totally forgot, like, oh, she can pop something for free every turn. And it's not just like monsters, she also can pop back row. That's game. Dude, chat. Is Zesty actually selling me on this shitty Despia deck, chat? Is Zesty actually selling me on fucking Despia as a deck? Despia, best deck, let's go. Alright, what do you do going first? Okay, hold on. So your normal summon dude got stopped. I assume that this is somehow a +1, probably the Rhoda. The Stratos. If this card is normal or special, add 1 branded Speller Trap from your deck to your hand. So it is the Stratos. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect while this card is in the graveyard, please add it to your hand. Target an effect monster your opponent controls, special summon this card, and if you... Oh, wow. It's actually even better, maybe. Huh. So if your opponent kills one of your fusion dudes, you get to summon this card back from the graveyard, and then you get to search again. And you negate the targeted monster until the end of the turn. That's fine, I guess. Wow, chat, this card is better than... This card's kind of nuts. I expected it to maybe go to your... Honestly, I was hoping it would go to your hand. I'd be like, they probably don't even give you that. This card's nuts. Alright, so your main dude got stopped, which usually... And you don't have Patchwork, which is like your best searcher. Alright, but you have the field spell. What does this do? During your main phase, you can fusion summon a level 8 or higher fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters in your hand. So it's just poly. If a face-up non-fusion fairy monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card. How do you get a level... Hold on. Non-fusion fairy. So these monsters have to be... Alright, so the archetype is fairy based. So if one of the main deck dudes... When the card, what's it called? When the card art wouldn't load, I knew something was a problem. And then the song request like skipped, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm pretty sure my internet just dropped. And I looked at my modem over my shoulder, and it was still on, but yeah, something just happened, chat, because even the song stopped playing for like a second, and then this card, because I'm trying to read these cards, chat, to like figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Okay, we're back. Because I'm like, is this card good? While you control this fusion summon card, your opponent must pay 500 life points to activate cards or effects. That's annoying, and that's actually kind of cool, chat. That's like low-key annoying, and it's a Trickstar card, yeah. But like, you know this, Big Pimpin'. The way Yu-Gi-Oh is structured now, where like so many archetypes are, they need to do a lot of stuff to basically get going. Like most Yu-Gi-Oh deck, chat, most Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes aren't gonna just be like normal summon Milusi, attack, get rid of your dude. Like most decks don't do that, chat. Most dudes are like, I gotta do this. 3,000 steps later, alright, activate Verde Anaconda. You know what I mean? Summon Dragoon to out it. Like, yeah, dude, but you done paid 4,000 life points by then. So it's Red Eyes, Flare Metal Dragon. Yeah, the Xyz monster. I kind of like that, chat, because even that card is like really annoying. If you've ever had your opponent summon 2 of them things on you. Alright, let's see. If your opponent controls a Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, Link, Quick Effect, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Okay. But banish it when it leaves the field. Huh. That's kind of cool, chat. I mean, unless you're playing a non-extra deck based deck, that's kind of like a free Monster Reborn. Now, what do? The only problem, chat, is, I don't know, is it me or does this archetype do the high CP experience before? Dude, I hope the stream doesn't drop again. The only problem the only slight problem that I have with this deck, chat, and I guess this is just me nitpicking. Time for a new PC. It's been time. The card arts kind of suck, chat. I mean, you guys know I like stuff that looks nice, and these card arts aren't nice to look at. Like, I don't know, why can't this have better artwork? You know, Zesty, they do these. I mean, the fusions look cool, but like everything is all like red and orange and shit, and I don't like it. Anyways, this card is sent to the graveyard, banished by card effect, add a Despia monster from your deck to your hand. So, alright, so you're gonna search, and you're also gonna get fight for Patchwork. Okay, and then you add that. Poly again. This card I think does have negation. Maybe. Your opponent cannot target card effects. During the main phase, pay 1,000, special summon a... Oh, so you're going to reborn something. Okay. You reborn 2 things, 3 things, and now you're going for IP Mask Arena. To go for Nightmare Unicorn, maybe? I guess when you pitch this, you get another search. 1,000. Oh shit, you can reborn on both turns. Okay. Hey chat, quick question. I know that Celza's Speedroid deck probably sucks, and Celza sucks too. But here's the question though. How is this not good? Like we were looking at the Dino Ruffia, and I could kind of tell like, oh lord, it's just set 5, have to go first, open solemn. But like, I don't know. This to me what Zesty's doing kind of looks good, chat. Like, yeah, it's fragile. It's super fragile. Maybe it's because like Celza hasn't had any hand trap, but like everything Zesty's doing looks really good. Like he's using all these random cards that just work because they're like fairy and fusion. Like this shit looks kind of cool. Imagine how easy this is to interrupt. Okay, he goes for the most broken card in Yu-Gi-Oh! According to Patrick Hobain. Okay, hold on. Before I watch the last though, I just need to know. Maybe this is Cat G's new deck. Loses to Nibiru. Everything loses to Nibiru. Zesty, do you play talents in your deck? Because your deck just screams it should just don't even play. Just play talents. Like I don't even think I play hand traps. I told you I lost because of Appalooso. Appalooso, sorry. Despia. Ah, Copium. Why are the cards expensive? I thought every card would be like this. Trash and expensive, chat. That's the absolute worst mix in Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm perfectly fine if it's not really like meta or anything, but all the cards are like dirt cheap. Every card is like this, like 14 cent, 9 cent, like, but why is this $36? And I'm pretty sure he used this card in the duel. Hold on. Yeah, he did. This is the one that adds the spells and traps. This is basically the starter. It's not like Marion. Yeah, this is the starter. Wait for the 2022 Megaturns. Burned all his money in this deck. But alright, it looks like this is the only expensive card though. Okay, last duel. It's a 3. Yeah, well, here it is right here. Yeah, I mean it's obvious also that it's a 3 of, because I mean that's just how Yu-Gi-Oh is. If your archetype has a Rhoda, has a Stratos, basically a card that either searches a monster on summon or a spell and trap, it's gonna be like by default it has to be a 3 of. Like that's just, it's a consistency card. It's a searcher. So I think this is your shittiest board so far. Yeah, this is your shittiest board. All you did was you're just relying on generic unsearchable disruptors, but your monsters didn't do anything. This is the official theme of Prague. You gotta pump it up. Wait, I misclicked. Rip. You gotta pump it up. Okay, hold on. Draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material from your hand. Zesty. So Zesty, do you always draw 3 cards with this card and you always pop 3? This card is crazy good. Zesty, is this always a draw 3 and a pop 3? It draws 2? I thought it said you draw 2. Draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material. Oh, from the hand. Okay, never mind. From the hand. My bad. I thought it was just materials. My bad. Okay. All right. So he draws 2. He's also gonna pop. Wait, why didn't you pop anything? And if you do destroy cards your opponent controls equal to the number. Oh, you destroy equal to the number from the field. So you get the pop 1. So you draw 2, pop 1. Oh, dude, I thought it was draw 3, pop 3. He popped cross out. Okay, I thought it was draw 3, pop 3. I was like, oh, this card is broken. All right, trash card. I'm gonna ask a question, chat, and you guys give me a yes or no. As much as I'm not even super into watching replays anymore, am I the only person who mentally checks out anytime you see this card used now? Like, I guess I'm already there, chat. But like, I feel like this card just ruins duels. Anytime I see this card used and it's not in a hero deck, I'm like, oh, it just became a Phoenix Enforcer or a Phoenix Destroy Enforcer duel. Like I already know what it's called. It used to be cool with Despia. You just made this replay uncool, Zesty. Because I'm like, alright, I already know this is now. It's just fucking Destroy Phoenix Control. Like, God, I'm not looking forward. It's all no, it's not. It's just I'm not a fan of like those engines, Big Pimpin'. I'm not a fan of Dragoon and everything. Of Destroy Phoenix, who just he's Dragoon 2.0. Like I'm not a fan of I'm playing this in Sky Striker. I'm gonna play this in like if you're playing a fusion deck, it's like okay, I kind of get it, but like I'm playing it in Sky Striker. Like come on, dude. Your deck never fusion summoned ever, and now you're just randomly playing this card because it's so good. Anyways, I mean, I do like that he didn't summon Destroy Phoenix, but then it's just like, well, wouldn't Destroy Phoenix have just been better? You know, like probably. Like I don't know, maybe it gets banned, maybe they do something else. But I don't know, chat. Just wait, Dragoon deck better than Dragoon. Zesty, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed. So you did summon him. Yeah. He did summon Destroy Phoenix in the end, chat. I'm actually thoroughly impressed by like the plays you're doing. Like they seem really cool. Hold on, I want to see the deck. I think I have the deck on my desktop. Here it is. Where's my folder? It just seems interesting. I was impressed until I saw Destroy Phoenix. Yeah, I mean that obviously makes it less cool because that's what just everybody's going to be doing, chat. Everyone's going to be Phoenix Enforcer this, Phoenix Enforcer into like every deck, and it's such a difficult card to kill because it can take itself off the field and then instantly come back during like the next turn. But I don't know, like Zesty at least made Despia look really cool. And before, when he was talking about Despia, I was like, what is this trash deck and what does it do? But I don't know, it looked pretty cool. Not sure why a song is not playing, but we'll fix that momentarily. Bravo takes. Okay, there we go. Wait, no, this is the song we just listened to. Someone must have requested something that broke. What's it called? But you guys are saying that Despia is too fragile of a deck. But I don't know, chat. Like, you guys know the question that I always ask. Can it top 8 a regional, chat? Can Despia top 8 a regional? I mean, I'm guessing that fusion seems like a big part of Zesty's game plan, so probably he needs to wait for Battle of Chaos. And it's not like Battle of Chaos isn't releasing anything else. Like, I don't know, from what I've seen, chat, nothing is really going to shake up the meta from Battle of Chaos. I'm not seeing anything where I'm like, yep, that Dark Midget or that Blue Eyes support's going to make this shit meta. So, it's not like they're going to have tons of competition. If Dogmatica Invoke Shadow can top, Despia can too. Yeah, but that also had Winda. Winda's like a win con. One regional before people. So it can top before people. Well, I mean, yeah. That's part of it, Big Pimpin', is like if I were to play a deck like Despia, I would be banking on heavily my opponent doesn't know what the fuck my cards do. And even if they read them, they don't know what I'm going to do. Like they don't know what any of these fucking cards do. So they don't know what to stop. They don't know how I'm gonna chain block. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of cool. That's how Prank Kids won. No one knew any of the. And Prank Kids is kind of. I've always thought Prank Kids is kind of a complicated deck, chat. Not maybe now because all the plays run through Meow Mew, or at least yeah they still all run through that card. But before, like, Prank Kids was, I don't know, to me I always thought it was kind of like a complicated deck. It was never complex. I disagree. I thought Prank Kids was kind of complicated. You know what I mean? Okay, Twitch chat, for more Copium, what do you guys think of this structure deck? I almost don't want to dignify this structure deck's existence, but like, why does this exist? I'm not. Someone on Reddit, they were like, what exactly is like the theme here? Like, what is this deck supposed to do? Didn't read them. I actually read like almost every card, surprisingly. New cards now. Okay, give me 1 second. The other cards need to be revealed. I mean, but what's the theme? Like, is the theme just summon fusion monsters? Like, I don't really understand. And they have like monsters from the other archetypes. Like, this one is a Tri-Brigade, but it doesn't work in Tri-Brigade. This one is Spriggans. They took the best they took the best monster in Tri-Brigade and they put her in Spriggans, but I don't know. Spriggans are fucking trash. Like, don't even talk to me about that archetype. I just don't understand like what they're supposed to do. The story, I mean, I get it. Yeah, it's based on like the lore. But if you guys read these cards, chat, like, here, I'll read one so you guys can understand. Tri-Brigade, Mercurier. When your opponent activates a monster effect, and you control a fusion monster that lists Fallen of Abaz as material, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard and negate that effect. That's kind of cute. Second effect. If this card becomes banished, you can add one Fallen of Abaz or one monster that's specifically listed in its card text, except this card from your deck to your hand. And this card does something very similar. If you have a fusion monster that lists Fallen of Abaz as material in your on your field or graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's like, Chad, it's like the whole theme of this structure deck is going to revolve around these fusion monsters, right? But the problem is, like, did anyone ever summon these, like, I don't want to say like shitty fusion monsters, but you guys know the what's like the main one that people used to play, chat? The one that like searches Ecclesia. The one from Rise of the Duelist. The one that the 2500 dude that people used to use with punishment. Ash Dragon, yeah. Like, Ash Dragon was like the only one I ever saw be used, and I was like, oh, all right, pop your dude who's like who's under 25, and then search like Ecclesia or search, you know, another like Dogmatica card. All the rest of them were just part of the shitty lore, and like no one ever played them. And it's like, hold on, so now we're making a structure deck just based on the shitty lore? Like, what? I just don't understand like what the not theme, but like what is like, how is this deck supposed to function? I just summon fusion monsters and just have like a really shitty, like, this is gonna be, if Big Pimpin' just said Despia is shitty Shadows, then this is gonna be shitty Despia. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get what they're going for here, chat. It's just for people who like Twinks and Himbos, aka Bravo. So it's a Bravo deck. Cause like, yeah, if Despia is just worse Shadows, then won't this just be a worse version of Despia? Because at least Despia was like doing some shit. But even these effects don't feel like, these are even more restrictive, chat. Like, you have to specifically have fusion monsters that have Fallen of Abaz as material to basically make whatever the fuck they're doing here like work, basically. I don't get it, chat. I'm just gonna be honest. I really don't get what they're going for here. And that's the first time in a while where we have a full-on structure deck where I'm like, what is this? This is not computing with me. Because yeah, even people who like are way more tuned into Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat don't seem to understand like what Konami's going for here.